This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No. Nope.
This
Just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. Happy Thursday, beautiful people.
Yeah, hey, what's up, bro?
Ooh, people like that, huh?
Yeah, we did. Well, everybody likes it.
Everyone just thought I was talking directly to them.
In my mind, I'm like, he's never said that about me.
All right, well, we'll just leave it there. It worked out well. All right, welcome to DBL. The cast of Beetlejuice.
Stay.
Nobody did it. Good job. Made a splash at the Venice Film Festival. Michael Keaton, Catherine O'Hara, Jenna Ortega, and Winona Ryder walked the red carpet with some channeling their characters with their outfits. Okay, Michael Keaton looked demure in a black tux.
He looks exactly the same.
And bow tie. Well, hold on, real fast. I know we got this the timing.
good.
Someone explain this whole demure
Oh,
thing
it's
to me.
a woman who is a trans woman who is saying, this is how I go to work on TikTok. She goes, look, I don't wear my green cut crease eyeshadow. I'm very demure, very mindful. And it went super viral, and everyone played into what they wear. It's very demure, very mindful. And now she raised enough money on TikTok to get her transitional surgery.
That's amazing.
Isn't it
Wow, I didn't know
Somebody
that.
scooped her and the trademarking, so she was very upset.
Yeah, and
I'm
now
upset for her.
I would be too. And
Isn't that crazy?
She has a
Somebody
deal with
was-
Netflix now.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
For saying demure.
Very demure, very mindful.
Get back on social media.
Cutesy,
Jeff.
very
Yeah,
cute.
20 years of
Cool,
telling jokes in a nightclub.
demure,
It
cash
does.
me outside. That's all you need?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not 20 years of experience on
Sorry,
television?
Big Jeff.
No, that works against you.
All right, well, I'll be digging holes in your backyard for hire. All right, Catherine O'Hara, back to the good stuff. Looks stunning in this Oscar de la Renta woven leather custom
Isn't that
gown.
beautiful?
Fierce.
Leather.
Could I go? Fierce.
You can go there.
All right, get ready, world. She brought her husband as her date. And get this, they met 37 years ago on the set of the original movie.
Love
That's
that.
How
so
cute is that?
Oh my God.
How cute. He's a production designer. What a great guy.
That's super cute. All right. Winona Ryder looked just like her character Linda Dietz, and Jenna Ortega, who plays her daughter, wore this red Dior gown.
I love both of them.
Kind of against the grain. Everyone looks a little dark. She popped a little red there.
Yeah, and it's in reference to the wedding dress that Winona wore in the first Beetlejuice.
Oh, wow. Oh, I was going to
There
read
it is.
I was going to read it was on the prompter. You cheated.
No, I knew that. They said in the meeting.
All right. Oh, okay. Makes sense. All right. That was a long you guys talk.
So, just so you guys know, it drops September 6th. I don't know if I can say dropped. That's not, whatever. But they're
No, it's not a
expecting.
mixtape.
Yeah, it's not like an album.
Opens.
Right.
Oh, it opens, but they're expected 60 to 80 million. I kind of think it might do more.
I do too. Beetlejuice is so iconic with our. I don't think that you could ever say Beetlejuice and anybody at dinner would be like, excuse me, what? It's one of those things that just first of all, the movie holds up.
Totally does.
It kind of transcends age, race, culture, just like kind of this weird ghost story that's kind of likable and even understandable. Like, even as a ghost, you don't know what to do. And so you have to go to a book and ask a
Totally.
lady.
And get these people out of your house.
Right, and like, I don't
You
know how to
think-
scare anybody. Yeah, I thought it
Do you
was.
think I could bring my 5 and 7-year-old? Do you think that I showed them the original? They love the original.
Oh,
It's
then
great
yeah.
for them. Yeah.
The one thing I was always very scared of as a kid is that
Yeah.
sand snake. Remember that?
Right, I didn't like those
That
either.
thing was very scary.
That was the
Beetlejuice
thing.
really freaked me out.
I could see
But Leighton's a little gothy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think if Leighton's okay, then
Lawson. Yeah.
I was gonna say Landon. Lord have mercy. I'm
I don't even call them their
we
names.
turned into our parents like Erica, Ebony, Patrick.
You know who I'm talking about.
When do you get here?
Get in here.
It's so true. I do it all. I don't call my kids their name, our neighbors, anyone. I'm just like, Pete, whatever, get over here. You know, the same thing. Yeah, then none of them are Pete.
Do you think it's good to see a scary movie early, like a movie that scares you, just like kind of like your introduction into the world? I
gotta
remember
tell
seeing
you-
Ghostbusters, and that got me a little bit.
So when the lady was reading the book in the beginning, and then
What
she goes,
about it?
"Rah!"
Yeah, that's scary.
That was a moment.
Yeah, my parents didn't let me see Jurassic Park in 1993 in the theaters, and it is one of the biggest problems I've had in my life because I wish I had seen that piece of art. That would have been scary and fun and
You
good.
still haven't seen it?
I saw it on a TV screen.
Well, TVs are like 90 inches
Yeah,
wide. now.
not in 93.
You haven't seen Jurassic Park?
No, I have, but not at the movie.
I have not.
Any of them?
No.
Dude, you gotta come over. It's on.
Dude.
All
It's
the
on
time in my
repeat.
house. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
so
I'm dead
good.
serious. I'm down.
It's one of Spielberg's best, and I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
It's cultural pop moment here. All right. The film also received a 3-minute standing ovation during the premiere. Variety is reporting that the clapping would have most likely gone on much longer, but the programmers dimmed the lights as the cast took a bow. Very important information. As we mentioned, some films at other festivals, like Cannes, received a 9 to 11-minute standing ovation.
What?
Fun fact.
Yeah, well, it is a fun fact, and Jeff, we've talked about this on the show that, oh, this is too long, 7 minutes, why are you doing that ovation? And it's too long until you don't get it. Because even though the lights are dimmed, and there's probably a good reason why you didn't, we're talking about it because it's a thing, Erica.
Yeah, we just had, Lord, I can't think of anybody's name.
Lawson.
David.
Chokachi?
No.
Oh, Carradine.
Hyde
no,
Pierce.
Carradine. Okay.
No.
Geffen?
From
Robinson?
Scream.
Arquette.
Yes.
Yes, remember? And you were asking him about if or someone was saying the standing ovations are kind of stupid. And he's like, yeah, but it's not like we don't want one. You know?
Yeah,
so,
he goes, because I didn't receive any of those.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It is. I just have to say just this last thing. Imagine being Batman and Beetlejuice. Like, Michael Keaton's career is phenomenal.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
That
but
was
the
just saying,
Batman-
it's amazing to see these both iconic characters.
And he looks great.
He looks phenomenal.
Did you notice everybody on that red carpet, it just seemed like they stopped aging?
Yeah.
Like Winona Ryder doesn't look like she's aged a day since, what was it, 28 days? What was that?
Wow.
What was the movie where she was in rehab?
We're falling off the cliff.
Yeah.
here.
Girl Interrupted.
Girl
That
Interrupted.
was it, yeah.
All right.
28 days.
We're talk shows,
Sandra
so we
Bullock.
can't even mention one thing. What's that guy's name? What's that movie?
Not even your kid.
Yeah.
What's the guy?
Who's this? Angelina Jolie? Yeah, I guess she showed up to
There you
Venice
go.
to promote her new film. She wore this long, flowy brown Saint Laurent gown and some blonde highlights. Speaking of not aging, right?
Yeah, she's
she
stunning.
is starring in Maria, all about the life of opera singer Maria Callas. Is that right?
Callas.
Callas. While there, she won't have to worry about an awkward bumping with her ex, Brad Pitt. The festival's director said Angie will leave right after her film premieres. Meantime, Brad will arrive on Saturday. Apparently, they didn't request this, but organizers were wise enough to make sure they were kept away from each other.
What is
Okay.
going on here, Erica?
Well, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It's kind of like you have an event, and the event is focused on, obviously, all of the stars and their projects. You don't want the headline to come out to usurp, about them, to usurp the event. But I'm just going to make this one statement about this dress that she wore because she always looks very beautiful. Brown has to be done so precisely.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I can't wear it. The only time that I've only worn brown was when I was a bridesmaid and all of our dresses got stolen the night before the wedding, and someone had to run out and get dresses, and the only ones that fit were all chocolate brown, and everyone thought I was nude. Yeah. Seriously.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah. So it has
I know
to be
there was some
done a
old
certain
black men
way.
that had, come here, chocolate brown. All right, girl.
Like, I'm wearing clothes.
Funny. That's so funny.
Maybe that was on purpose. I feel like there was an inside job.
It was
Someone stole the dresses?
Yeah, with these yellow Nikes. I'm sorry,
They
ladies.
didn't just steal the dresses. They stole the entire car from in front of the cathedral
God.
where we were practicing.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, everything
Stealing
was
a
gone.
car in front of a
Yes.
church.
Yes.
Wow.
There was one lip gloss left in the front of the.
Wow.
That's how we knew the car got stolen.
Just
Wow.
your first
That's
piece
a
of
bad
evidence.
karma.
My
That's
prom,
a bad
my
karma.
prom limo they took our stuff too.
Wait, they went in there and took it but left
The
the
prom
limo?
limo guy took all our clothes and left, and we never got the limo back or our clothes. So we all sat on the ground in our things waiting for our parents to
Are you
pick us
serious?
up. Yeah.
Well, how have I never heard
I know.
this
How
story?
do we haven't heard this
Horrendous.
story?
It was, I mean, we were all just like, is he coming? Is he coming? And then he just
How
never
long did
showed
you
up.
wait before you were like, oh, I think it might be
A
gone?
full hour and a half.
I would have waited too.
Yeah, we just sat on the ground. We were like 17 being like, what do we do? Oh my terrible. It was
That's
terrible.
awesome.
It was terrible.
Coming up on DBL, a 90-day fiancé star goes viral for bringing her own avocado to a restaurant. Have you ever done anything like this? These are the stories I like. And Baywatch star David Chokachi is telling us what it was like being a part of such a huge pop culture phenomenon. All right, I love this story. Welcome back. A star of reality show 90 Day Fiancé is dividing the internet. She recently posted a video on TikTok showing her bringing her own avocado to a restaurant. She said she didn't want to pay $6 for half an avocado to add to her salad when she could pay $5 for 2 good avocados. When I first heard this, I wasn't on board. Guess what, 90 Day Fiancé? I'm on board.
Why? What changed your mind?
Sticking it to the man.
Just
Yeah, but
rebelling.
you're a normal, Jeff, think about the precedent that you are setting. So now randos are going to be rolling in the restaurant with their own food. Like, oh yeah, my mom made some stroganoff, and I'm going to eat that at my table. I'm like, I don't want to smell that.
I'm going to bring some raw pasta. Yeah. Can I have a cup of hot tea and cook my own pasta in there? The prices are outrageous.
Okay, this, first of all, for anybody who needs to know why those signs are up in certain restaurants, no outside food, now you have your answer.
Oh.
Secondly, when I was competing, everything's so strict about what you can eat, so I used to bring these like electrolyte things to like help with the hydration and stuff, so I squirted the electrolyte into my water.
Normal.
And the waitress like lost it. She was so upset, and I'm like, I do this all the time. I don't understand why. She's like, it's just not okay for you to bring your own drink. And I'm like, I didn't bring my own drink.
Yeah, you brought just like a flavor
I finally
thing.
said, I'm like, well, what's the issue? And she's like, well, I can't charge you now. I said, then charge me for a Coke. Just charge me for whatever it is.
That's crazy.
But she was so upset that I brought that in that I'm like, girl, chill out.
You should have taken her hand and be like, ma'am, we're going to get through this. What is going on with this woman?
She started with, I have never seen anything like this. And I said, I've been coming to this restaurant. I'm like, I live upstairs. I've been coming to this restaurant for almost 5 years. I've never seen you here. So then there's that.
Then there's an issue there.
Does she know that you control her tip? Like, that's outrageous.
It was just it's like, I don't know if she thought that I was trying to get over on them or like.
See,
what
I thought
the
she thought
situation
you were
was.
you were putting booze in there. That's what I thought she thought you were doing.
That's so
No,
weird.
she thought I just didn't want to pay for a drink. And I was like, well, if I didn't want to pay for something, I probably would have started with the steak.
Yeah, right. Do you guys ever bring condiments? Sorry, go ahead.
No, no.
You don't bring something?
No, what?
Some people bring the salt and pepper.
I'm going to a restaurant.
Sauce.
The ball's in your court, bro.
Yeah, you should have salt and pepper there. I would assume a restaurant would have salt and pepper.
That was a bad
Jeff,
choice.
like you're gonna get to a restaurant and Jordan be like, you didn't bring forks? Like, no, this is where you guys come in with all the stuff. I've always complained that I think that we as customers have kind of capitulated and helped these companies too much. And now, like when you check into a hotel, they go, do you need your room clean? I'm like, first of all, stay out of my business, bro. Yeah, clean it. What are you talking about?
agree.
That was a harsh comeback.
It's really kind of intrusive, and it's just because people go, I don't need my room clean. It's a thing in stand-up, and I'll tell you this really quickly. A lot of times when comics say they don't need a hotel, what they don't realize is they're messing it up for the other comics coming behind it because the managers are like, well, Jeff didn't need a hotel.
Yeah.
Why does Al? And so, like, you always take the service just because there's somebody coming behind you.
Yeah.
Like, make them pay. We're not friends.
Yes. I like that.
Did
We're
you
not-
end up fist fighting this guy?
Yeah. Well, no.
All right. Coming up on DVL, we're talking with Baywatch star David Chokachi all about that iconic beach run and the new docuseries that's coming out, or it's out now. Check it out.
Welcome back. Baywatch is resurfacing with a 4-part series that dives into the things we didn't see, ocean puns. Earlier, we spoke to Cody Madison himself, David Chokachi, all about it. Take a look.
David Chokachi.
How you guys doing?
Good to see ya. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, hi, David. So Baywatch was a pop culture phenomenon, and everyone knows the iconic The beach run.
Not quite like that.
It was like that. So what do you think?
That was pretty good.
Oh, thank you, David Chokachi. So, wow. What do you think made the show so magnetic? I watched all the time.
I think it was a combination of, Southern California beaches, obviously the casting, the cast itself, the ocean, their ability to translate the ocean and the beach culture into this visual medium, and then include the storylines of lifeguarding. I mean, when you combine those things, if you've ever been to the beach and you're in the sun and you smell the sunblock and the ocean and the sand, it triggers a lot of things in your body that kind of makes you just feel good.
Yep.
And I think you can be triggered that way just by watching the show, and I think that's what happened. And I think that's why the show was such a huge success.
And I lived in America. I was like Tori. I did not miss a show. And I was a former junior
Thank you.
lifeguard. Loved it.
You were?
I was in Santa Cruz, yes.
Oh my God, that's amazing. See, and you have a skill set now. Like you could probably save your own life.
Could save any of these people, any of them, including you.
I would let you.
Your
I want
family?
it.
That's badass.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's talk about the Hulu docuseries After Baywatch, Moment in the Sun. It takes a look at some of the less than glamorous parts of fame. What was the craziest thing that you remember from that time?
I think when Gina and I first came on the show, they flew us to the Bahamas and we did a big photo shoot, and then they took us to England, and before we even started shooting, I think it was actually 1 year after our first season, and they took Gina and I to do this big press tour in England and Scotland, and I never had seen the actual the popularity of the show firsthand like that before. And when we got there, it was just like, it was like we were the Beatles. It was insane. And although we were, only been on the show a year, the excitement and the enthusiasm for the actors, for myself and Gina, like the new people, it was like they were dying to get a piece of us and find out who we were and like what we looked like and everything. And I think like seeing that kind of just the amount of attention the show drew, especially internationally, was definitely mind-blowing.
You guys were pop culture icons, every single one of you. I can't wait to watch this new series. David, congratulations.
So cool,
Thank you
man.
so much for joining us. DBL Nation, you can watch After Baywatch, Moment in the Sun on Hulu now. Thank you again. We'll be right back. Good to see you.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
Welcome back. We've got some great products from our friends at Morning Save. Check them out.
Steph, what do you have for us today?
Hey Sam, nice to see you shopping with us in DBL Nation today. We are super excited to show you all the deals. As ever, they are amazing. And I know Sam loves a good blowout just like me, so this has got our names on it. It's the Anakin Ionic Professional Hairdryer. This doorbuster deal includes one hairdryer with 2 attachments. Doorbuster deals, as you know, are super popular, so in order for everybody to get their hands on it, we've got a limit on these 3 per customer. This is usually been priced up to about $38, but guess what? We have got this hairdryer for $10. That is saving 74%. Up next, we have got the Eat Neat 12-piece knife set with a cutting board and a knife sharpener. This doorbuster deal does include a chef's knife, a bread knife, a slicing knife, a paring knife, and a utility knife, and a knife sharpener with this one cutting board. Doorbuster deals are super popular, as you know, so that means there's a limit on these of 3 per customer. We've seen these priced as high as $40. We've got this entire set for $10. That's saving 75%. Up next, we have got the Lumilise by Conair IPL hair removal device. This deal includes 1 hair removal device, and this device has been priced as high as $287. We, however, have got it for $39.99. That is saving 86%. And our last product today is the Blissful Bath 6-piece 100% cotton bath towels. This set includes 2 bath towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 face towels. We've seen these priced usually around $80. However, we have got this set for just $29.99. That is saving 63%.
Awesome, Steph. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. Or you can even scan the QR code on screen to take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. Thank you so much, Steph.
So do you guys have a one nice knife you like to cook with? I have the colored knives at my house too, but I have one like that if I have a nice steak, I give it to respect. The nice
Absolutely.
Is yours a Sentoku?
No, I got it at the stock show here in Denver.
Is that right?
Oh, that's
Did you?
Yeah.
That's probably a really great knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all those knives for Anthony.
Oh, yeah,
and,
that's right.
For Christmas, I can't even use them. They are so sharp.
Oh, that's scary.
They are
You gotta be
so
careful.
sharp. Yeah.
Do you guys do you do
Yeah,
this on
I
a
do.
stone?
No.
Like on stone?
No, mine came with one.
It did.
A stone?
So the deal.
Yeah.
What year is this?
Yeah.
Yes, knife sharpener.
All right, see you tomorrow.
A stone.